Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video this evening, please comment and share. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 here on YouTube. College football matchup. You know what I'm going to call it? I'm going to call it the track meet. NFL scouts all over the place tomorrow in Eugene, Oregon. The Indiana Hoosiers, ranked number 5 in the country in AP poll, and I'm not talking about basketball and Bobby Knight, taking on the quack Oregon Ducks and Dan Lanning, who's ranked number 3 in the country, 5-0. And both teams can score a lot of points. So I expect that tomorrow on their turf, it's going to be on fire, like the Ohio players had back in the 70s when they put their hit out, fire. Now let me start with the Indiana Hoosiers. Now, when they got this quarterback from Cal, I said that Indiana was going to be pretty good. And I say head coach Curt Cignetti is going to have to prove a point with the young man that he got in the transfer report, and his name is Fernando Mendoza. Boy, has he been special this year. 1,208 yards, 16 touchdowns on the year. And the biggest statistic that really impressed me, 1 turnover. And Indiana can score the ball. They're averaging 47 points a game. They got one of the best receivers in the country, Omar Kupu's got 432 yards and 6 touchdowns on the year. And they got a hell of a running game, Kalon Black and Mr. Hiddleby. One has 344 yards rushing, the other one has 351. And they got a pretty good defensive player in Lewis Moore. That's an All-American with 30 tackles on the year and 3 interceptions. Now for the Oregon Ducks, ranked number 3 in the country, as I just mentioned. Coached by my man, Dan Lanning, who got his first coaching job with a grad assistant from my hometown, the 901 at the University of Memphis in 2015. Then got the job as a D coordinator at Georgia. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think he could keep Oregon at this high level, but he's done an outstanding job out there in Eugene. And he's got a young man pulling the trigger. I think the most talented quarterback he's had since he's been in Eugene. Now, he's got one that was a first-round pick of the Denver Broncos 2 years ago, and Bo Nix that's doing a good job in his second year. Then he got Dylan Gabriel, who's now starting for the Cleveland Browns. But I think this young man from Detroit, Michigan, Dante Moore, is the best he's had under center. 14 touchdowns, 1 IIT, 1,210 yards on the year. And when you look at Oregon, for some reason, they always have somebody on the outside explosive. I'm going to call him Mr. Moore this evening. He's got over 296 yards on the year and 3 touchdowns. But what's going to be very special about this football game is this game is going to be speed on speed on speed. Now, a lot of people going with Oregon. There's no question about it, and I understand that. But I think this Indiana team is going to prove a lot of people wrong tomorrow afternoon. And when you look at it, don't look at it from a standpoint of just being honest. It's going to be high scoring. And I think Indiana's going to get Oregon in a game like 44-41. Both quarterbacks are Heisman Trophy worthy. And matter of fact, who have the better game and come out with a win, in my opinion, is going to go to the top at the Heisman list and going to have them a place in New York. What an outstanding football game is going to be on CBS tomorrow. Indiana going against Oregon. And we ain't talking about basketball. We're talking about football in the modern age, 2025. So if you like the video today, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner, here on 560 here on YouTube. My final words, tomorrow in Eugene, is the great Sugarfoot, former lead singer of the Ohio players back in the mid-70s. Fire! Dum, dum, dum. Y'all be blessed.